Welcome to the blog, guys. I'm Gurpreet. So in this video today we'll cover Azure Data Studio, which is actually a new offering which is going to coexist with SQL Server Management Studio. SQL Server Management Studio can be assumed to be more from DBA or administrative perspective, whereas Azure Data Studio is going to offer us many data related features which are predominantly for data engineers, developers, and also sketching out different visualizations. So we'll have some comparisons done with Management Studio. So both the tools are going to coexist. They are needed. So Management Studio is needed for running a SQL profiler, maybe extensive research on query optimization and always on and high availability features. Whereas there are some plugins in for Azure Data Studio for always on and other DBA stuff, but it is predominantly more. It excels more in data related um task. So let me walk you through the major differences. So one is Azure Data Studio is actually cross-platform and it's compatible with Windows, macOS, and Linux. So it actually gives the end user ability to actually work on SQL Server backend and also use the preferred OS whichever he or she wants other than Windows OS. So apart from that, it is actually integrated source control. So it the Azure Data Studio is integrated with Git for version control and collaboration within the team. Other thing apart from that, it has a lot of customization and extensions which actually makes it highly rich in its ecosystem of extensions to further extends the functionality and its capability. So I'll walk you through that some of the features. And other thing is it is actually it has a feature of integrated notebooks where you can actually have scripts, some level of text, and also some level of collaborative environment where you can actually share your code and also have notes shared across teams so that some level of visualizations can be shared, which is was inherently not possible in Management Studio. The last item I wanted to cover is the integrated terminal. So if you are working in Management Studio, we would possibly, if I want to run a PowerShell or SQL CMD or CMD itself, I have to switch to a different window. But in SQL Data Studio, this feature is provided. So let me walk you through some of the features of Azure Data Studio. So this is how it looks now when you actually logged in for the first time, and there could be multiple pop-ups you would be getting for latest extensions that are available. So probably for visualizations, if you can install a couple of extensions, that would be good. So on the left side, you will get these icons where you can this is the connections and this is the search button, this is the notebook, this is the database projects that you may be working on, this is the explore option where you can be searching for some currently existing projects, and then this is the git I was talking about where you can collaborate with your other team members, and this is the one main feature where we can actually pull in latest extensions which can actually help us amplify or excel any work we are doing. So I was just considering installing this visualization, so I will install this one. In the meantime, we'll go back to this. So let me disconnect this and just show you. So this is disconnected, so I'll say connect. So it's slightly different from how Management Studio works. So now I need to get my. So I'm connected. So there is a like how we have Central management server in CMS in Management Studio. Over here we have like a feature of server groups. You can color those and group them accordingly. But the main feature is actually the extensions and other basic walkthrough I wanted to give you. So let's say we connected like this and we are now connected. So if I just say new query, I did install two servers, two databases on it. If we go to this, like if you see, we currently have only security and there is no high availability features as such, like how always on and maybe mirroring or replication is there. So we may get an extension of it, but still it is actually not intended to be, those administrative works are not intended to be done from Azure Data Studio. It's more for data related work, maybe querying, visualization, and other stuff. So if I go to this database and let's say we'll just pull out this table. So this is how you run it. You get the results over here. You get multiple options to actually you know see the data in charts, visualize, save it in CSV or maybe Excel. Multiple options are there, which is actually something new. Over here, if you select the object and go to its definition, it will be able to pull the definition of that particular object. So there is lot to be explored over here. The intelligence works very seamlessly. Sometimes I've observed in Management Studio it does hang. So let me go to this visualization. So this is really interesting. It just depends upon how structured or how well the data actually is prone to to be laid out on a particular chart. But this is very interesting. I'm not sure what kind of data is exactly there in this particular it's employee table data. So this is very interesting. You have different charts, and I did actually install the. Okay, this is the. Okay, it's already installed. So this Sandance for Azure Data Studio is needed for the visualization I was just sharing across over here. So this is the extension that is needed. So this is about extensions and basic connectivity. Let me move to the next point. Uh, I won't be actually covering the Git integration, but this is the icon where we can actually further look into it. So this is the extension. I did actually download the Git, but I won't have the time to actually look into it further. You can explore it on your own. And let's actually move to the integrated notebook piece because that's something I found very interesting. So let's say if you open your Data Studio and you don't see the welcome page, you can actually go to help and actually click on welcome and you will get this page. From here you can create your notebook. So notebook is basically can be created in SQL, Python or PowerShell, and you can actually use your current connection or create a new one. So let's say I'll just use a SQL one for timing. So over here you can actually either add a code or text. So let's say I'll just add one basic code of let's say select star server name. And and apart from that, let's say if I'm actually wanted to actually share this note with somebody else, uh, or collaborate with any other team member. So this is what I can actually save and share it across, and he or she will be able to use this and run these same queries and also see the visualizations I have saved. Also the text I have written for understanding. So I'm just assuming this is just basic stuff, but it could be very a bit advanced where the query could itself take like 10-15 minutes. So we can mention it in the text. Um, so let's say get current SQL Server name. So I have, let's say I will save it. So it will give me an option to save it. So let's say I'll save, and now I can run this. So it will ask for a connection. I'll use the previous connection itself. So this is the output I have got. So this text is still is retained and the result is also there. So then again I can add some text like that. So this is an interesting feature. It's very handy to retain our code. Normally I've seen that TBA scripts probably tend to be lost somewhere, and you may not actually get hold of them in a timely manner. So this feature is very helpful. Other than that, there is integrated terminal. So the integrated terminal piece I was talking about is about ability to actually open up our terminal from the Azure Data Studio itself. So let's say this is the terminal I got now. So um, let me exit. So this is the CMD I'm in. So had I actually wanted to do this somewhere else, I would have ended up doing it in a different tab or window. So it gives you an integrated view of whatever possibly a person needs to do. So I can also open up SQL CMD from here. I need to actually mention the server. Just a minute. Okay, I need to mention this. So it's a named instance. So now I'm connected to via SQL CMD to my named instance. So I'll just run a basic command over here and then say go. So I get the output. So these are the features I wanted to cover. I hope that this is informative. I will actually add the points that we have covered in this video in our in the description of this video. So hopefully I will bring some more details around Azure Data Studio from DBA and data engineer perspective. So thanks for watching this till the end. Thanks for your time, and do consider subscribing and liking this video. Please comment and share your feedback as to how I can improve the quality of videos that would be coming in the coming weeks and months. Thanks for your time. Take care. Bye.